Top 10 Easy Exercises for Seniors at Home. Imagine this. You wake up feeling stiff, your knees creaking, your back tight, and all you want is the energy and freedom you used to have years ago. Now picture a version of yourself that's stronger, steadier, and energized, all thanks to just a few simple movements you can easily do in your very own living room. Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick with me, because today we're uncovering the top 10 easiest and most effective exercises that help seniors stay active, healthy, and independent, all from home. And trust me, by the end, you'll see just how doable and even fun these exercises can be. Welcome to our channel, where we make health, fitness, and everyday wellness simple and achievable. If you're new here, my goal is to empower you with practical advice that helps you move better, feel better, and live fuller. No expensive gym memberships needed. So grab a chair, clear a little space on the floor, and let's dive into these top 10 easy exercises for seniors at home. Exercise number 1, chair marching, the energy booster. Let's start with something super approachable, marching in place while seated. Picture yourself sitting tall on your favorite chair, maybe the same one where you read the newspaper. Now, instead of being still, you gently lift one knee, then the other, marching your legs like you're on a fun little parade route. Why does this matter? This exercise improves circulation, strengthens your hip flexors, and gets your heart gently pumping. For seniors who may be hesitant about balance, it's perfect because you're safe and supported. You'll be surprised when we get to exercise number 7 because it builds on this marching move in an exciting way, but with a twist that wakes up your brain as well. Exercise number 2, wall push-ups, the strength secret. Next up, wall push-ups. Sounds intense, doesn't it? But don't worry, we're not dropping to the floor. You'll stand about 2 feet away from a wall, place your hands flat, shoulder-width apart, and gently bend your elbows to bring your chest toward the wall. Then push back. Voila! You've got yourself a safer, senior-friendly version of the classic push-up. Here's the secret. This move strengthens your arms, shoulders, and chest, helping with everyday tasks like pushing a heavy door or carrying groceries. And trust me, anyone who's been caught struggling with a jammed jar lid will appreciate what stronger arms can do. Exercise number 3, sit to stand independence maker. Now let's talk about real-life power. One of the most important movements seniors can practice is getting up from a chair. It sounds obvious, maybe even too simple, but this sit-to-stand exercise mimics exactly what you need in daily life. Here's the story. One gentleman I spoke with in his late 70s said regaining his ability to stand up easily without assistance gave him back a sense of independence he thought he'd lost. The movement itself, place your feet hip-width apart, press through your heels, and rise to stand. Then slowly sit back down. This builds leg strength, improves balance, and supports mobility. And remember, every rep is like a small deposit in your independence savings account. Exercise number 4, heel raises, balance builder. Let's shift focus to stability. Balance is one of the biggest concerns for seniors, and rightly so. But did you know that something as simple as lifting your heels can dramatically help? Stand behind a chair for stability, hold the backrest lightly, and slowly rise onto your toes, lifting your heels off the floor, then lower. Imagine you're stretching tall to peek over a fence at your neighbor's garden. Exercises like this might seem tiny, but later in the list, we'll meet a deceptively simple move that challenges balance and coordination in one. Exercise number 5, arm circles, loosening the shoulders. Let's not forget those shoulders. Many seniors feel stiffness creeping in, especially from long hours sitting. That's where arm circles come to the rescue. Stand or sit tall, extend your arms to the sides, and trace small, gentle circles in the air. Gradually, you can make the circles larger. It's like you're painting invisible halos around yourself. This works your shoulders, increases mobility, and keeps those joints lubricated. And here's a bonus. It's also a great way to secretly impress your grandkids by showing them your airplane imitation. Exercise number 6, seated torso twists, the Core Igniter. Let's fire up the core, shall we? Imagine yourself seated, feet planted, hands placed gently on your shoulders or clasped in front of you. Now, slowly twist your torso to the right, pause, then to the left. This exercise isn't about speed. It's about gently waking up your midsection, improving flexibility in your spine, and strengthening the muscles that stabilize you. Remember, a stronger core isn't about six-pack abs. It's about preventing falls and supporting your back when you reach for items or turn while walking. And just wait until exercise number 9, where we'll combine this twisting pattern with something else for an even bigger benefit. Exercise number 8, seated knee lifts with taps, brain and body combo. Here's that twist I promised earlier. We're taking that simple chair marching move and upgrading it for both body and brain. From your chair, lift one knee and then tap it lightly with the opposite hand. Sounds easy, right? But now alternate. Right knee with left hand, left knee with right hand. You've just introduced cross-body coordination. Why does this matter? These cross-pattern movements engage both sides of the brain, sharpening focus, improving reaction time, and yes, giving your memory a little workout too. Think of it as brain gym meets body gym. Exercise number 8, ankle circles, joint saver. Now let's zoom in on an often neglected part of our body, the ankles. Weak or stiff ankles can increase your risk of tripping, but keeping them flexible and strong makes a world of difference. While sitting, lift one foot slightly off the ground and draw gentle circles with your toes, as if you're stirring soup in the air. Do a few circles in one direction, then the opposite, and repeat on the other ankle. It's a small move, but think of it as oiling the hinges of a door. Smooth hinges means steady steps. Exercise number 9, standing side steps with twists, balance plus core challenge. Remember when we talked about twisting earlier? Let's add a little spice. Stand tall behind your chair for support, step to the right, and as you step, gently twist your torso in the same direction. Step back to center, then repeat on the left. You've now combined lower body lateral moves, which are great for hip and leg strength, with torso rotation. This not only improves balance and coordination, but also strengthens those often overlooked side muscles. And here comes a teaser. The final exercise on our list might just be the most powerful of them all because it trains your entire body in one single move that's still incredibly easy. Exercise number 10, shoulder blade squeezes, the posture protector. And finally, the grand finale, the posture protector. So many seniors notice their shoulders rounding forward after years of sitting or weaker back muscles. Here's how to counter that. Seated or standing, imagine trying to gently pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Hold for a few seconds, then release. Repeat. This simple action strengthens the muscles of your upper back, supports your spine, and helps you stand taller, breathe deeper, and even look more confident. And when it comes to independence and presence, posture is everything. So there you have it. 10 simple, safe, and effective exercises you can do right at home. Imagine how these small daily steps can ripple into huge changes. More energy, better balance, sharper focus, and that wonderful sense of moving confidently through life. Remember, the journey to strength, stability, and freedom isn't about doing everything at once. It's about starting small, starting where you are, and building momentum. If this video inspired you, don't keep it a secret. Share it with a friend or family member who could use an extra boost of health and energy. And of course, hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community of just like you, redefining what it means to age gracefully and powerfully. Because the real magic happens not when we wish for better days, but when we move toward them.